What's up, everybody? Welcome back to What If Boise State Joined the Pac-12? Well, if you're in Season 2, you play very up and down. You lose to some opponents you probably should have beaten. Miami University, Washington State. You beat some opponents that maybe you should have lost to. Washington, absolutely Stanford. And you come away with a 6-6 record, which means that you missed the conference championship week. This is definitely a downturn from the last season, the first season, but we replaced the starting quarterback, we replaced the starting running back. It was going to be probably a more up and down season than even our finest experts could have predicted, but hey, that's what happens. So here we are in conference championship week. Obviously at 6-6, Boise State is not going to be making it to the conference title game. Who did make it to the Pac-12 title game is Oregon and Utah. I forgot there for a second. But before we jump into that, let's get you caught up on the polls from around the country. Auburn, Oregon, UCF, Florida State, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Nebraska, Utah, Alabama, Notre Dame. You'll notice that both of the teams that we will be watching in this conference championship game are in the top 10. So just that's a fun fact for you. Wisconsin, Nevada, Fresno State, Miami University. They fell pretty far. They took one loss and dropped pretty deep into the standings. I think they were as high as 3 or 4 earlier this season. But you lose one game, especially in college, especially as a smaller school, you're going to drop pretty heavily. South Carolina, Georgia, Southern Miss, Oregon State, Michigan, Penn State, North Carolina, Mississippi State, Pittsburgh, Ohio, and Iowa. A lot of these are just the same as last week, because I would assume that a lot of them just kind of had the bye weeks. Washington, Houston, Texas Tech, Virginia Tech, Arizona State, Idaho. That's a surprising one. And Maryland, also receiving votes. The Idaho Vandals getting votes to be in the top 25. Wild. Nobody dropped out. Everybody was in the pretty much the same spot they were in last week. There was some slight movement here, but other than that, everything was clean. Speaking of, hopefully this will be a good one. What's up there, dear? Oh, these? Hang on. We gotta get packing proper. Packing crap. Oh god, this is heavy. Why is it so heavy? Why did you expect it to be so heavy? Oh my goodness. Enjoy that. That's my workout video. What? It really is. I wasn't making that up. I wasn't futzing around. I picked it up. I looked at it. It's like just like some duffel bags. I looked at it. I was like, these are just deflated duffel bags. And then I picked it up and went, there's just a bunch of rocks in here? God. Yeah, you're welcome. Is there anything else you need?
No,
You're welcome.
7, 8.
I don't know.
Okay.
Thanks. Love you. All right. God. Yeah, we gotta get packed. Gotta go on a trip. Gonna hang out. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Take a little break. Get some time away. Yeah. Anyway. Really. So she has these big hefty bags that basically they're like airtight things where you put a vacuum on it and you just suck all the air out. And I didn't think it really like made it that dense. I thought I'd be able to pick it up. Maybe I just don't have any muscles. Anyway, for this week's game, we are taking a look at the Pac-12 title game here between number 8 Utah and number 2 Oregon. I don't remember if I fixed this. I think this one is played in a neutral field, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll go ahead and jump on in here. We're just going to watch the game as we always do. I didn't really give a good look at the ratings there, but I believe this is at the Rose Bowl, which means that it has the Rose Bowl logo in the center of the field instead of like the Pac-12 title game logo. This game's kind of weird because for the first couple of Pac-12 title games, I think it was just held at the maybe it was held at a stadium that didn't exist or something. I don't remember. Maybe it was held at the home team or Stanford or something. I don't remember. I started that sentence very confident that I knew what I was talking about. Quickly realized I didn't actually know what I was talking about, so we'll just back off of it. But it's currently held at the San Francisco Stadium, I think. But I think they had to do it weirdly last year because of COVID, and Washington got in because Oregon couldn't play or something. It was a very weird situation last year. But that is how it is in 2020. In 2013, which is when this game takes place, we have Oregon taking on Utah. Oregon been a mainstay of the Pac-12 title games that I've done on this channel between the Boise State series and between the Washington State series. Those two have been, all three of those so far have featured Oregon in the title game. Got a nice loud crowd here. Some not great audio, I'll be honest with you. Not sure what's going on, but here come the Ducks, here come the Utes. Jesus, lol. Where are the frames? Holy hell. My goodness. A nice mix of red, yellow, and green are scattered across the crowd as we look at Tony Bailey here. 174 of 253. A lot of yards. That's not the window I want. Dang it, I was hoping that the Twitch preview would be a little closer, but it's not. Please. Bailey, there he is. He's feeling good. Alright. Utah. Gonna kick. Oh my god, it's so far behind. Pac-12 title game is underway. He had like 3,000 yards. It doesn't matter. I don't care. From about 2 yards deep in his own end zone, he'll bring it up to the 25 where he slips one tackle but is absolutely clobbered. Following that tackle, Oregon will get first crack at it. We saw Oregon earlier this year ranked number 2, play Boise State, demolish them. They run that spread high-speed offense. We'll see that here. Dips back into the middle there. Nice run. 2nd down and 2. That was actually pretty well defended by Utah. Forced the quarterback to make a play. Was able to just kind of break it back inside and get an 8-yard gain. So we'll see this a lot from Oregon. They'll run this option. They'll run it spread all over the field. That's an incomplete pass. Quickly 3rd down. And ideally they'll be keeping this game clock moving. Utah, on the other hand, I do believe currently they run a more like power running offense, which might keep the clock running as well. This will keep the clock running for a moment until he scores an easy touchdown. 6-0, just like that. Oregon is up. 35 seconds off the clock. 3 plays, 1 touchdown. Found a wide open guy there. I like that little duck move he did, trying to bait the defense. Utah set a huge all-out blitz to hopefully get to the quarterback, but a quick pass over the middle was the correct offensive play call. And Oregon, 6-0 now, extra point pending. What's interesting is Oregon's got, I would say, better helmets. They have like the wing print instead of on the shoulders, it's on the helmets now. They're really good. They have the O on the back side of the helmet, but this game does not have that because this is an old game. And that was a quick drive, 3-play, 74-yard drive, 35 seconds off the clock, 66-yard touchdown from Bailey to Harris. And Utah will come out. I'll actually just go ahead and take a knee. And they will set up 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. We'll see what they work with here. A little more of a run-heavy attack. It was fascinating watching Utah and Washington State play a couple years ago. I talk about it all the time because it's just so interesting to me. I think it was halftime. They hit halftime, and each team had run 35 plays. Washington State, 30 pass plays, 5 run plays. Utah, the exact opposite. 5 pass plays, 30 run plays. And it's just an incredible, incredible opposites, fighting each other sort of thing, where Washington State just throws all the time, and Utah does not. I guess Oregon is technically the home team, so that's why the crowd is so quiet here. Even though they should be louder, maybe Utah's? I don't know what's happening. The crowd got real quiet there. First down and 10 for the Utah Utes as they pick up a first down on second and short. We'll hear that crowd quiet all the way down again, which is making the audio really weird. 3:45. First pass attempt of the game for the Utah offense. 4-yard gain to number 81 there. Second down and 6, excuse me, coming up. First and 10 goes for 4. Obviously, that's a first down. I formation here. Receivers split to either side. Oregon, good defense there. They give up only 1 yard, and it is quickly third and medium here. Williams couldn't find a lot of room up the middle. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 5. With about 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, Utah's got to keep this ball. They do not want to give it back to Oregon. Oregon can score quickly. They can score in bunches. There's a nice run. He's only going to get... Ooh, he's going to get like 4 3/4. That was a nice dive right at the first down marker. I didn't think it was even going to be close. But instead, he kind of lunged forward and he just couldn't quite stretch out quickly enough. Questionable play call there on 4th and inches. I would go for it. In the Pac-12 title game, gun it, you know? Put your chips all on the table. Be aggressive. All right. 1st and 10 for Oregon from the 37-yard line. 7-0. Fake the handoff. He'll run off the left side. Finds a big old gap, and he might be gone. That is touchdown Oregon, and we are looking at a quick 14-0. That is exactly why you go for it on 4th down. That's why you need to make sure that you're aggressive and you keep the ball. Oregon has scored 2 times on plays of longer than 50 yards already, and we are not even halfway through the first quarter. We're just over halfway through the first quarter. That was a huge run off the left side. It is quickly 13-0. $14-0 now after the extra point is added. So Utah will get the ball back. They'll get it about 9 yards deep into the end zone. They'll just take a knee there, bring it out to the 20, first down and 10. I believe there was 1 first down for Utah last time around before they were stopped by the Oregon defense. Now it is imperative that they keep this ball and come away with something. Even a field goal, I think, would be a viable strategy here. Oregon creeps up an extra defender into the box. No gain on 2nd and 9, so they'll bring up 3rd and 9. As we are working under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, a 2-touchdown lead already for the Ducks, and the Utes quickly in a 3rd and long scenario. They're running a little screen here, well defended by Oregon, but they couldn't get the first guy there. Instead, it's the second 2-yard gain does nothing for the Utah offense, and it'll be 4th and long. And about the worst case scenario you could ask for the Utes is they have to punt the ball back to the Oregon Ducks, who have already scored twice on very long plays. 1 pass, 1 run. And they'll get the ball for their 3rd possession from the 38-yard line. So I guess actually both of the plays have been 60-plus yards. 63 and 66, something like that. Good defense by Utah. Shut that outside run down. Gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. That's a generous 2nd down and 9. It looked like he got about half a yard there. Truth receivers to the top side of your screen. Single back set. That's a little bit of a dangerous throw there. Well read by the Utah defense to finally slow this offense down a little bit. 3rd down and 9. Oregon, I don't even think it's converted a first down. They're going to run another screen, and that one was just off. So 2 screens in a run, all of that to the right side. That'll bring up a 4th and 9. So Oregon will punt the ball back to Utah. Number 2 team in the country got up to a blazing fast start, but does have to kick the ball back after not being able to pick up a first down with fantastic field position all the way up to, what, the 37-yard line or so? It was looking good. So from the 21, Utah will start its 3rd drive of the game. 47 seconds here to go. I don't know why I said that. It was redundant. 47 seconds in the first quarter. They'll try a run off the right side. Nothing doing for Utah. 2nd down and 9. Good defense here by Oregon. I'm sure Oregon's keyed in on the, hey, let's stop the run, make them beat us with their arm situation. Drops back to pass. A little delayed handoff. That's a nice run right there. Gets 7. 3rd down and 2. Final play of the 3rd quarter. It's a quick pass. It is past the first down marker. It'll be up to about the 33. There's Moody's stats as we hit double zeros here. End of the first quarter. Oregon scored twice on big long plays. Oh, Sheriff Woody. 14-0. I forgot where I was going. I got distracted. This is ESPN College Football, presented on twitch.tv/ShaunaSourceRex or youtube.com/ShaunaSourceRex. However you're watching it, thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. If you're watching on Twitch, thanks for watching on Twitch. Thanks for hanging out. Hit that follow button, do all that good stuff. Handoff here for Oregon to start for Utah, to start the 2nd quarter. He'll find 2 yards off the left side. It'll be 2nd down. Drops back to pass. A little pressure off that right side. He'll get there. Number 66 coming in with the sack there. The Oregon offense cheering on the sidelines. 3rd down and 16 coming up after the big loss on the sack. Pushes them all the way back to the 27-yard line. I believe that's a loss of 8. Short drop, fires over the right side, and that is a conversion on a 3rd and 16. Getting all the way up to the 48-yard line. 20-yard completion is going to set Utah up for a first down. Wow. There's a big bird. Bird guy. All right. Single back set, hands the ball off, slips a tackle, finds his way, weaves through across midfield, and picks up 5 yards. Looks like he might be injured on the play as they kick him and move his character model out of the way. 2nd down and 5. So not good news for Utah. Looks like we do have a new back in the game. He'll come in and quickly pick up 5. Maybe this is the Utah plan. We'll wear him down. We'll counter our defense to at least keep us in it, get a couple of stops here and there. And then they can, as the game goes on, they can get more and more of a push on the offensive line, beat the defensive line into submission, and go to get bigger chunks of yards through the running game, and then, put themselves in position to win. Looks like it dropped from Twitch there. So, sorry about that. There might be the better way to catch it is on YouTube right now, but that's okay. Looks like Oregon's going to bring in extra defender. 3:20 to go here in the first half. Handing the ball off. Utah with a big old hole up the middle. It's going to be a gain of 5. And they'll be looking at a 2nd down and 5. So from the 21, just outside the red zone, we have a 2nd down, an offset I for Utah. It's going to hand the ball off. That was a good little delayed handoff right there. Found all kinds of yards. Williams back in the game. Looks like he just got maybe the wind knocked out of him. And he's back in, tearing up the Oregon defense on these last couple of plays. Again, with the offset I. 2:44 to go. Short drop, That is a long throw, and that'll be incomplete pass. You hate to see those throws because they do end up being picked off, especially throws like that that are into like double coverage. There's a nice little play action pass. It's going to be a touchdown after the spin move. New school record. Passing touchdowns in a season. Robbie Moody was at 42, I believe. Nice play there by Utah. And they've cut this lead to 7 with 2.5 to go. Don't forget, or Utah, will get the second half kickoff. They'll be in a good position. 3:18 off the clock. That's a Utah drive right there. 13 plays, over 3 minutes. In this game, it would be way more if it were a real game, but in this game, a 3-minute drive is a very long time. So Oregon runs the kickoff back to about the 22-yard line. Oregon's a quick strike offense, so it could be 25 seconds or 2 minutes and 25 seconds, and it's a fine amount of time either way. There's a nice run by the Oregon quarterback. He'll pick up 9. Set up 2nd and 1. Clock is moving to about 2 minutes remaining here. Pardon me there, a little bit of a cough. 7-point lead for the Ducks. Utah could use a stop. They could use a pick, and that is dropped. That's the play you need if you're the Utah defense. Pick the ball off, tie the game up. At least get it somewhat closer. 14-7 here. Handed the ball off, left side. Finds just enough room to get a first down on 3rd and 1. Game kind of hitches there just for fun to make you think, uh-oh, maybe it's broken. Oregon again moving quickly. 153. That's an incomplete pass over the head of the receiver. He had a little bit of green to go, or green to work with, but the incomplete pass is not terrible. 2nd down and 10 from the 37-yard line. Oregon leading this Pac-12 title game. Always winded up for a deep shot. He has 2 receivers in the same area, both of them wide open, and that is another huge touchdown for Oregon. Oof. Pretty throw right there. It was either 88 or 7. One of them was going to come up with it, and whoever came up with it was going to score. Touchdown, Oregon. 20-7 with 1:45 to go here in the first half. Like I said, Oregon, quick strike offense. That was probably a typical drive for them, about 40 seconds or so. 34 seconds, Bailey to Rogers for 63 yards and a touchdown. Elgato, are you okay? Are you doing okay over there? Kick is away. Utah does have time. They do have timeouts to work with. They are the number 8 team in the country. So here we go. From the shotgun, throws it over a little tunnel screen here, slips a tackler. Nice play there. It's going to set up a 2nd and inches. I'll take a timeout. Probably good timeout usage there. 1:39 to go in the half. Short drop. Moody throws over the middle. A little fall away throw off his back foot. Not a great throw, but an incomplete pass does stop the clock. 1:36 to go. The last thing Utah wants to do right now is punt this ball back to the Oregon Ducks. I like this call of a run. Now run a hurry up. Don't call a timeout. Just run a hurry up offense. 1st down and 10 from the shotgun. Moody takes the ball. Fires over the left side. He has a man. He slips a tackle. Touchdown, Utah. Whoa. Utah showing a little bit of a long strike offense. That is a nice play there by number 14. Oregon just didn't have anybody behind them. Slipped through the tackle at number 20. And he'll scamper into the end zone to make it a 21-13 game, extra point pending. All of a sudden, we have a pretty exciting game here. It was looking pretty Oregon heavy in the first quarter. Utah's gotten a stop. But they've also scored a couple of times on their last couple of drives. A 4-play, 81-yard drive, 21 seconds. Moody to Bailey for 63 yards and a touchdown. The kick is away. Fielded at the goal line by the Oregon Ducks. Up to the 25. Cross the 30-yard line. They have 79 seconds to work with. 3 timeouts. See what the Oregon offense can do here. More importantly, we can see what the Utah defense can do. Remember, Utah's getting the ball in the second half. So, try and get something here to get some points, to get some momentum, to get the ball back. 3-yard gain there for Oregon. Throws over the middle. Incomplete pass. Saves Utah a timeout and sets up a 3rd down and 7. A lot of crowd noise here. Oh, there's a little screen. He didn't run up the field aggressively enough. It's going to set up a 4th down and inches, and they'll punt the ball away. All right, here we go. Utah with about 60 ticks to go. Oh, fielded at about the 10. Maybe got 5 yards there. 59 seconds, 1 timeout. You can work the middle of the field, but only if you get first downs. Fascinating first half as it comes to a close. There's a pass to no one. Moody just whipped it out of the field of play and sets up a 2nd down and 10. .56 seconds to go. A little sweep here. Don't like that play call at all. 52 seconds to go here. 3rd and 11. And they're just going to try and run the clock out, let Oregon burn its timeouts. And this is a terrible drive for the end of the first half. I will be honest, this is awful. Booming kick down back to the 35, up to the 42, 43. Oregon, 40 seconds, no timeouts. Punts go back and forth on the last couple of possessions. Thank you for the follow. Throws it over to the left side. Nothing doing there. Great tackle by Utah to make sure that that clock stays moving. 30 seconds. Snap got jumped. Drops back to pass. Throws way up over the top. Ooh, off the hands of somebody. Looked like maybe it was the Utah defender, but nothing doing there. 3rd down and 8, 24 seconds to go. Utah still working with that 1 timeout. A little float pass. That's a screen. Don't know why I called it a float pass. It's just a screen play. Punt is away. Fielded at the 10. Into the corner. Gets about 5 yards. It's a fumble. Utah comes up with it and survives near disaster. Doyle saving the Utes behind. I don't think we'll see anything here. A weird situation here. I think they'll call him down. They'll set 12 seconds on the clock, so an extra 2 yards and 2 seconds. Offset I formation here. Hands the ball off to run out the first half. And that'll be the score, 21-14. 10 minutes down, 10 minutes to go here in the Pac-12 title game. It was all Oregon early, but Utah's done a good job of sticking around in this game. They will receive the first half kickoff. Hey, how's it going? They will receive the... Did I say first half? I meant second half. They'll get the second half kickoff, and they will take a shot at tying this game. See if they can come through with one of their big long drives to start the third quarter. This is ESPN College Football presented on twitch.tv/ShawnosaurusRex or youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex. Thank you for watching. The Pac-12 Championship continues now. Seems like the Elgato's even struggling to Big plays for Oregon's offense is what has defined them throughout this game. First 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, 2 big long touchdowns. They had a third touchdown that was a very long score as well. Utah had a methodical drive, got down the field, 3 minutes off the clock, 13 plays, I think. Scored a touchdown, but they were able to come back with a quick drive on a big 80-yard play. As Moody takes the sack, it's driven back. Will set up 2nd down and 19. Not a good start for Utah coming out on, or to begin the second half of their first drive. Just bearing down on them. Oh, Moody's going to take off, try and find some running room. Nothing doing there. It'll be a 0-yard gain. Saw some green, but some good defensive play there by the Oregon Ducks. Shut that down pretty quick. And quickly, 3rd down for the Utes. They've converted a 3rd down in 16. They will not convert a 3rd down at 19. Instead, Oregon will bring the house, sack up for a loss 8, and set up 4th down and 17. So the Ducks coming out ferocious on defense, making sure that Utah cannot tie this game. They'll give the ball back to their offense and see if they can extend this lead back out to its biggest margin of 14 points. Punting from their own end zone, about 5 yards deep. Ooh, slips a tackle there. Looks like it was going to be about midfield, starting field position, but instead he got an extra 10 yards. He'll be starting at about the 40-yard line of Utah. Oregon finds a little room off the left side, slips a tackle, gets 7. Quickly they'll hurry to the line. And I will bump the microphone with my hand. My apologies. Dropping back to pass. Float pass up over the top. Picked by Utah. Huge defensive play there. Such a big defensive play. I can't even get my words out. Huge. Number 15. Looks like he read it the whole way. Just saw it, brought it in. Nice play by Utah's defense. Kind of makes it a really terrible first drive of the second half. Maybe not so terrible. Tries to find a little room off the left side. Nothing doing there. No gain, no loss. 2nd down and 10. Ooh. 5 sacks for the Oregon defense. And it'll be 3rd down and 18 again, 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 plus from his end zone. Finds somebody over the middle. He is off to the races. 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown on 3rd and 18. What are you doing? What? 94-yard touchdown pass. There's no reason I should be yawning during this exciting game, but here I am. It's only because I'm incredibly tired. Utah has tied the game on a 94-yard touchdown pass. Oh my goodness. Oregon, they'll receive it from their 3, runs it up, gets about a 30-yard return there. First down and 10, starting from the 32-yard line. So Oregon now finding themselves in a tie game with the Utah Utes for the Pac-12 title. Halfway through the third quarter, if you're just joining us. Big plays all day. Big long touchdowns by both Oregon and Utah. Utah's had a couple of very nice touchdown plays. Oregon started hot, but has since cooled down. Utah kind of just biding their time a little bit. They can't stay hot forever, and that has been the case. Ran into his own defender there. Falls backwards and falls short of the line to gain. So it will be 3rd down and 1 here for the quick strike Oregon offense. Through an interception on their last drive that led to a big 94-yard touchdown for the Utah Utes. There's a nice run for Oregon off that left side. Found just enough room to get a first down. Fakes the handoff again, but runs the same way. Dodges a couple of tackles there. And that's been an effective play for Oregon. First time they ran it, they got 9 yards. Second time they ran it, they got about 13 in a first down. 1st and 10. From the Rose Bowl. Running a little pitch to the outside. He keeps it. Drugged down after 5 yards, or dragged down. Taken down. There's the better way to say it. Taken down after 5 yards. 2nd down coming up. Fakes the handoff, runs it off to the right side, finds some daylight, slides near the 20. Again, a first down. They'll mark him at the 23. Penalty flag on the play. Walker going to get called for the false start. So that will stop the clock. 1:27. Oregon, or Utah, excuse me, looks like they got away with a bit of an offside there on that right side of the offense, or the defensive line. Can't even talk. Oh, that's a good time to call a screen. Utah was able to almost get pressure there, but unfortunately, just not quite quick enough. A little wide receiver screen there. Gets Oregon in position, 1st and goal. 66 seconds to go here in the third quarter. A fast-paced, fun third quarter. Started as kind of a blow. It's gotten a lot better, a lot more interesting as the game has continued on. 1st down and goal. Big run out to the right side. Not well blocked on the outside. That looked like he was golden for 6, but when the wide receiver gets beat on the block like that, ends up in plays that have no gain. Again, they'll try the same play. They'll be a little more direct towards the goal line this time instead of trying to run it all the way east or west. They'll go a little more north and south, and that works to the tune of about 7 yards. Big goal line stand here, 3rd down and goal. Oregon looking for the lead. Single back set. Motion by number 1. Puts it in an offset eye. Utah had players in the backfield but couldn't find the running back to stop him. Touchdown, Ducks. Just accelerated right through some defenders there. Looks like they were going to collapse on him, but he just had too much speed. Oregon right back in the lead. Since NCAA 12, it is. 1 yard rush by Lucas, 11 play, 68-yard drive. Took 2:17 off the clock. Five yards deep in their end zone, and they won't risk it. 1st down and 10 coming up from the 20-yard line. Here's the game track for someone, either the Oregon defense, I guess. The Ducks have had had a lot of plays in the backfield. Unfortunately for the Ducks, they have also given up 2 big plays on 3rd and 15 plus. 5 sacks, 3 hurries. You're an Oregon fan from Utah? That's strangely coincidental. 15 seconds. Utah finds a nice open receiver there. Number 82 bringing in the ball. Moody playing well. 247 pass yards. 2 of the plays that he has thrown, or 2 of the passes he has thrown, have gone forward 80 and 90 yards. So, but hey, if you're throwing for 200 yards, you're probably doing something right. That'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Utah looking to even the score at 28 here. This is ESPN College Football, presented on twitch.tv/ShawnosaurusRex or youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex. 28-21 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Thanks for watching. I hope you're buckled in for another 5 exciting minutes. Says the host, hopefully. It has a fantastic finish. Been a good one from the Rose Bowl. This again is the Pac-12 title, or Pac-12 Championship Game. This is NCAA 12, but it is the 2nd season that I've done of this. And yet again, we get that weird lighting problem. Some of the players are lit correctly, some of them are weirdly shadowed. It's odd. You can really see it on the Utah offensive line. So it doesn't know how to do sunsets, apparently. Ooh, nice blocked pass there by the Oregon defense. We'll be looking at a 4th and 2. I think this is the correct call. I think Utah should be going for it on 4th down. I thought they should have gone for the other 4th down they had, which was 4th and inches. Instead, they'll go 4th and 2, and they'll lose 2. Not a great play call there. I don't like the run on a 4th and long like that, especially to the outside. Stretch play like that, just ugh, do not like it. But I'm also not a coach for the Utah Utes, so it doesn't matter. We have a big broken play here. Touchdown, Oregon. Put an asterisk on that one. For whatever reason, the game just gets broken. You'll see it here on the replay. It's... Nope, no you won't. Just kidding, because they focus on the wrong quarterback. Or the wrong player. Okay, alright. That was just all kinds of a mess. Oregon pushes it out to a 2-touchdown lead. Thanks to some botchy work on the defensive coding. He said he hoped it was a fantastic finish. Immediately jinxed the game. Thank you, commentators. Curse. Tackle at about the 20. Probably would have been best to just take a knee there. But there you go. Just Blaze left on the clock here. Utah still has a chance, and they have shown flashes of playing or throwing long passes, getting big plays. But they're gonna need one more big play. They could work a methodical drive down the field if they really want to. And also go play action pass. Nice play on the sideline there. That is a 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Nice grab by number 2 on that sideline. They'll actually mark him, excuse me, they'll mark him at the 35-yard line. Snap got jumped. Hand off to the running back. Second down and 7. Doing a little delayed handoff there. It's about a 4-yard gain. So 3rd down and 3 coming up. Utah will work with a little bit of a hurry-up offense here. Looks to pass or find a receiver. What? Apparently I am more tired than I thought I was. Single back set here. 306. Long drop. Throws it over the right side. He's got a wide open man. He got pushed out of bounds inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to see. That's the big play that Utah needs. They can work with this kind of more methodical style of drive. It's going to be like the entire offensive line fault started. Everybody seemed to jump there.
Still first down.
Not 100% sure if he called it in the correct direction, but that's no big deal. Moody, float pass over the top, should have been a pick. Lucky that, I believe that's Beckett, could not come down with that. Second down and 15 coming up. Field goal doesn't do Utah much good at all. So this will be 4 down territory, which means you don't have to get it all in one play. It'll be 3rd down and 23 after the sack. It looks like the quarterback might actually be injured. Teammates cheer on from the sideline. It's a good stop. It's a good time to get a stop. Pushes them all the way back to the 29-yard line. That is indeed a quarterback sack, and then is followed by a substitution and another quarterback sack. What was it, 4th down and 30? They're running a screen play. And nothing doing there for the Utah offense. Too much speed for Oregon. Outlaw number 12 did not come into a good situation, and it just got worse. He'll drop back to pass. Looks, fires to his right into the end zone. Touchdown! On 4th and 30. It's a touchdown. Oregon has now given up a 3rd and 15, a 3rd and 18, and a 4th and 30. Oh my goodness. Oregon. What are you doing defensively? Utah is not done yet. 2:12 to go, 3 timeouts, and a 1-touchdown game. Wow. 10-play, 80-yard drive, 2:12 off the clock. I believe they took exactly 50% of the clock. Their defense has to come up with a stop. 5 yards deep in the end zone, runs 1 second off the clock. And Oregon will take over 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Oh my goodness. Firing over the middle, that's not what Utah needed. No reason for them to take a timeout. They will take a timeout. That's why the game froze apparently so much. Hands the ball off, finds a little room, daylight off to the left side. Timeout by Utah again, 2nd down and 5. 1st down and the game is over. Fakes the run, pitches it, 2 broken players. Oh, Utah. Utah. They got goofed by the game and the terrible AI. You'll see just 2 players not react correctly at all. Definitely gives Oregon an advantage. Runs off the left side. Tries to find a little bit of room. That was a quick play for Oregon, a quick snap. Saved Utah a timeout. Utah took their last timeout, 1:49 remaining here. And they'll be able to take 80 seconds off of 105, so 25, maybe, but they'll be down 2 scores. Utah fought. They did a great job there towards the end of the game to put themselves in position, but the game bit them back. It's just really bad on those pitches. 4th down and goal. Oregon kind of doing them a little favor, running a little quicker. Looks like it's going to be about what I said, 25 seconds or so. Maybe a smidge less, plus or minus about 3. Depending on how long this field goal kick takes. I am really sorry. So I have my microphone just like ever so slightly over the edge of the table, and I just caught it with my arm. There's a great shot right there. Michael Howard? 3 sacks? Are you kidding me? Intercepted by Oregon. That'll be the icing on the cake. 38-28 is your final score. Utah had one last-ditch effort there. They needed a one-play score or better. Instead, it is a one-play interception. Number 58 just stepped right in front of that receiver. Oregon, Pac-12 champions once again in NCAA Football 12. We have one more game coming up. It is going to be the bowl game for the Boise State Broncos to end season number 2. And there you have it. Bailey will take the knee. 2nd down and 12, but it won't matter. Oregon, your Pac-12 champions. Congratulations to the Ducks. Started fast, weathered the Utah storm, and came away with a victory. Their defense did not play great in spots. They had 5 sacks, so they gave up 3 third or fourth downs of 15 yards or more, including a 4th down and 30 that went for a touchdown. Here's your play of the game. Let's see what the shots are here. As they... Oops, that's not the one I want. I want... that one. As they meet at midfield. I don't know if they have special animations. I don't remember. Player of the game, Tony Bailey, 8 of 17, 173 yards, 8 carries, 120 yards, 3 total touchdowns. Pac-12 champions, Oregon, the Ducks, defeating Utah. There's that play of the game again. Two players just wide open. Oregon made it look easy at times. Number 14, he made a great play here. Slipped the tackle at number 20. I thought that was going to be it. I thought that the throw wasn't quite ahead of him enough. He wasn't able to run and grab it. Instead, he had to slow up a little bit. Here's a 3rd and 18 that went for a 94-yard touchdown. Again, number 14. There's 3 Oregon defenders right there. 2 of them diving. 3 of them diving and missing tackles. 4 of them diving and missing tackles. Oh boy. Come on. Give me one good one. Nothing really great. That is okay though. Let's see. Gotta turn the old controller back on. Oh, there's a good shot. The duck feet. Player stats. We'll take a quick look at the stats here. Cooper. Anthony Cooper. A 99 overall. 1 for 1 for 45 yards and a touchdown. And an 808 passer rating. What? 8 for 17, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns, a pick for Bailey. Good stuff there. On the Utah side, Outlaw came in 1 for 1 for 36 yards and a touchdown. Had the 4th and 30 conversion. And then Moody, 15 to 21, 3 touchdowns, 310 yards, 1 interception. And that one was in the kind of not like garbage time, but the game was decided. Rushing, Williams had 59 yards. That's about it for them. Receiving wise, Bailey, number 14, 4 receptions, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. Spencer, 4 for 63 and a touchdown. Marshall, 2 for 12 and a touchdown. And then defensively, we'll look at the stats for Oregon here in a second. No sacks for the Utah Utes, but the 1 interception by Tony Harmon. Going back up to the rushing. For Oregon, Bailey, 8 rushes, 120 yards. We knew that. Williams had a nice run for 41 yards. 1 touchdown by Lucas, 1 touchdown on the ground by Bailey. Receiving wise, Smiley, 4 receptions, 43 yards. Rogers, 2 for 65 and a touchdown. Rice, 2 for 44 and a touchdown. Harris, 1 for 66 and a touchdown. And then defensively, Oregon was monstrous defensively. Harassed the quarterback all game to the tune of 7 sacks, 3 for Howard, 2 for Mays, 1 for Johnson, and 1 for Johnson. 1 interception by Johnson at the end of the game. But their defense could have been, they played very well. They got 7 sacks, 3 sacks by 1 person. They routinely were putting Utah in bad positions, but they did give up, again, 3 third or fourth downs of 15 yards or more. So some good, some not so good. But there you have it. Oregon Pac-12 champions to end season number 2 of the regular season, I guess, championship week of season 2 of What If Boise State joined the Pac-12. We have one more game here. Looks like Boise State will be going to the Mako Bowl, as we'll go ahead and simulate. I don't think this will take very long. He said, fingers crossedly. EB Games. Trade your copies of NCAA 14 in today. Or 12. Alright, Robbie Moody Sr. from Utah, picking up the Heisman. Florida State's quarterback right behind there. Bailey, the Oregon quarterback, in 3rd. Auburn had 2 finalists, a quarterback and a running back. There you go. Didn't see Moody run much. Absolutely had that's my profile in that Pac-12 title game. We will advance to bowl season. The 6-6 Boise State Broncos going to the Mako Bowl in Las Vegas, which I believe is where they went last year with a much better record. They play number 11 Nevada. Alright. That'll be next on What If Boise State joined the Pac-12. Hey, if you like this kind of content, subscribe to youtube.com/JohnSaurusRex. If you're watching this on YouTube, all you have to do is scroll down just a little bit. One little mouse wheel scroll. Subscribe. Ring that bell. If you want to watch it live, you can catch it as part of the Sports Block Sunday afternoons on twitch.tv/JohnSaurusRex. Until then, we'll see you next time for the Mako Las Vegas Bowl. Boise State taking on number 11 Nevada. Should be a good one. I think Nevada was like national champions last year or something. It was weird.